My name is Hanif Willis-Abdurraqib. I'm a black poet, and I refuse to remain silent while acts of violence are committed against people of color in this country. We all have a right to be angry. We all have a right to have pride in ourselves and take action where we can. This poem is called Maybe None of Us Are Actually From Anywhere. I mean, maybe none of us are actually from anywhere. It's so hard to trace these things, right? I just rolled out of bed one morning and I had this head full of good hair. And when I say good hair, I mean it was passed down from someone who was once dragged through a field by it until their scalp became a wide open mouth. But it looks fly tucked underneath this fitted hat on the dance floor. No, you cannot borrow this dance. No, you cannot stand over another dark and shaking body and breathe in the smoke we leave in our wake. I get that we are all human or whatever, but I don't even know what that would do to your bones. I don't know if your bones bend like my bones. I come from a boxed-in culture. I come from people who traveled entire oceans wrapped around each other. I was born from a woman who is now inside of a box. So you see, some things are just natural for me. But you're right, though. Maybe there is no such thing as a country. Maybe there is just gutted land and rows of sharp teeth that have torn at my flesh for so long, I'm not exactly sure which wound is the one I belong to. I mean, the only way I recognize my skin is when it is open and spilling. How can I even keep track anymore? You know, it must be nice to wrap your hands around an unscarred body. It must be nice to wrap your tongue around all of the words in that song without also asking to bleed out on the sidewalk. Look, all I know is I began running when the fire started and I haven't stopped since. Maybe I come from running. Maybe running is a country. Maybe everyone who lives there misses someone they thought would live forever. I'm glad you don't know how to find it. I'm glad you haven't caught me yet. I'm glad you have a black friend. I'm sorry your black friend may die soon, and then there will only be me.